That was masterfully done. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am Joel, your DM. I would like to introduce Ben playing Tic-Toe Top Keeper, the Lunatic, and the is David playing Hodor McNurgle, and Brian is Edward the Everflame Niven. And as a brief recap, our heroes have been sent to the gates of the moon in hopes to find a chain intact and unharmed. They did not find it. Instead, they found the gates of the moon besieged by demons, with one particular demon actively in the process of slicing through the chain. One half of the link was missing, and he was nearly through the second half of the link. Using the souls of planetars to power his cuts, our heroes that came in at the last slice of the last chain. Now we welcome you to join us on our quest to become Nerds of Legend. You guys have stepped into the room, and a quick guiding bolt got the attention of a very large, black-skinned, leathery demon who had just sliced through the second half of the chain. And he looks at you and he says, you have his attention. And in response, Garrick decided to fire a guiding bolt into his face. So we are going to start off with a roll for initiative. Garrick will be getting a surprise round and rolling the damage for that guiding bolt.
To be clear, the last thing I wanted to cast was actually Moonbeam.
I believe you guided bolt, though. You can Moonbeam on your turn. Did you say Moonbeam? Because we had stopped before.
Yeah. I had come into the room and I had guiding bolted him, and then the last thing I wanted to cast was Moonbeam.
Did you say that at the end of the last stream? It's been a week, so you could be correct.
I'm pretty sure that that's what I said, but I'll go with whatever the DM rules.
Hey, no, I am more than willing to go with Moonbeam.
Yeah, because I think he guiding bolted him, and he's like, "That was stupid."
Yeah, he guided bolted him, and he was like, "You."
He just kind of like brushed it off his shoulder, and I was like,
Oh, 100%. Not even a lick of damage on the guy. So he's like, nice.
Oh, so it like did not affect him at all?
He was powered with the planetar soul. Yeah, no, he didn't give a shit.
Got it. Right.
That's gonna be fun.
Well, guys, I might be seeing you guys later.
Just so you know, just to give you a hint behind the mechanic, your camera is blurry. I do not see that.
That is strange.
Your dice is out of focus.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Come on now, baby.
Oh, okay. For reference, that's a total of 21.
Okay. So we'll do 20 to 25.
Why are you?
We have Edward taking a dual round for his surprise attack.
I got a 13.
All right. And
Very dirty 20.
Okay. All right. So, Edward, you step into the room.
Do you want to share your screen so we can see the monster we're fighting, or?
Absolutely not.
Okay, never mind.
I could share it really quick to show you the monster we're fighting.
Mm-hmm. I just figured.
But I have his stats on what we're doing on the back, so I'm not going to share that, but I will share that.
Send me the image on Discord.
That's
I'll
fair.
share it. Never mind. We'll do it later.
I mean,
I don't want no peek behind the screen nonsense.
Okay, never mind. We'll do it later.
Okay, so specifically, I was going to go with the Moonbeam. I need a Constitution saving throw from it, please.
fuck you guys. I'm done. I'm starting right out the gate, just quitting.
What?
Fucking 3.
Oh my god, we actually won!
Nice!
3. We're done. I'm over it.
Nice. Okay.
We still might die. That
I'm
could
trying
happen.
to kill you guys.
Are we like in a hallway? Is that what's going on?
Actually, that's a good question. I would like a little bit more of a description of the room, please. If
It is an octagonal chamber, roughly 50 by 50.
you mentioned the chain,
No, I'm sorry. The chain area is 50 by 50. It's probably 500 feet across. It is massive.
is the area like open roof sort of thing? Because the chain's going up.
No, it goes. The chain kind of like evaporates as it's pulled into like an extra dimensional plane. Like it's pulled to a different location.
Okay,
Which
so
you guys are not surprised about because you have seen this happen before.
so
Yeah.
then this area is not open to the elements, is what you're saying.
No, it is
Okay.
not open to the elements. It is in fact a closed dome.
Very
Got it,
important
okay.
information for a druid to know.
Yes. So he takes. So here, that's 13 points of radiant damage.
All right.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Because it's radiant and because we are in the heavens, as you mentioned before, I get the extra die.
Yes.
So
That's
that's
correct.
instead of a 13, that's now a 22.
Excellent.
And as a bonus action, I will adopt my chalice form for my
Right.
circle of stars. So you guys just kind of see me like every point on my body, every joint becomes a star, and it looks like I'm a moving constellation that resembles a chalice.
Nice. All right. And so that was 22 radiant.
22 radiant.
Right. You do notice in this one because you in the beginning where he had drained the planetar, you came and you fired the guiding bolts at him, and the damage just kind of like sloughed off of him, and then he used the energy that he had pulled off to cut through the chain. The guiding bolt that does a regular bit, it does the normal damage you were expecting. Okay. All right, Edward. Now that was your surprise round. You now get your regular round.
Okay.
Odor, you are on deck.
Okay.
In that case, I will now go over to the planetar, who is weakened and I'm assuming injured in some way.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
And because of my chalice form, switching over to that real fast. Whenever I cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to a creature, you or another creature within 30 feet can regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus my wisdom modifier. So this planetar will actually be getting back 2d8 plus 10.
Nice.
Okay. 2d8 plus 10.
That is correct. So that is 24 hit points.
All right. It heals up and it's still very, very weak. But it is able to like and break the bonds that it's holding.
And I'm going to actually say to it, get out of here. He still needs you to complete the spell.
Okay. He looks at you kind of like that act of breaking the ropes has taken a lot out of him, but he nods in agreement. He's agreed. All right. So, Fodor, your turn.
Okay. Sorry, I tuned out while I was brushing up on Frenzy. Are we still in combat?
We have just started combat. Yes.
Okay. All right, then I am going to start my turn by raging.
All right.
And then I guess I'm going to attack with my Cambion Spear.
Nice.
Nice.
I need you to perfect a turkey call for when you do like charge in at people and just be like.
I'm going to have to practice. Noted. Noted. See if I can get that down while I'm on vacation.
Remember, David.
They're like,
keep
"What
your
are you
distance because of
doing?"
the moonbeam.
Huh? About the moonbeam?
I said, remember to keep your distance because of the moonbeam. I don't want to accidentally hurt you as well.
Okay. And that's what, 5 or 10 foot radius around him?
That is a 5-foot radius around him. Yes.
Okay. I should be all right, because I don't plan on getting within 5 feet of him, since my spear has reach. Noted. So, yeah, insert screeching battle turkey sounds I can't make. I am sick. And cable. And that is 16. Does that hit him?
Is any of it magical?
The necrotic.
Okay.
It's got a necrotic effect, so you say magic weapon.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it a magical weapon and therefore like all damage is technically magical?
Yeah, I just had to double check.
Yeah, no, I'm using the Cambion Spear instead of my X.
Okay.
So does 16 hit him? No? Maybe?
16 does not hit.
Dang. So I'm going to get angrier, visibly, start fuming. Go ahead.
David, I should mention that you have advantage on that attack roll because of the guiding bolt that I had previously hit with.
Yeah, I guess we will add that dice if the DM's cool with it, because I did not roll at advantage.
How it works, so yes.
Okay. That was not a lot better. 17. Thanks, though.
Nope.
Okay. So the first attack is a miss, which is going to infuriate Fodor even more, and he's going to become frothy and unintelligible.
Nice. Well.
And he will try again for his second attack. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah, it definitely
15
does.
on the dice.
Definitely does.
Okay. Give me D12. Can't read. Nice. So that is. I am Tiny Man. 19 regular damage.
Okay.
I think that's a D8, I think. It is. Sorry, I don't have this stuff memorized because I'm lame. 5 necrotic.
All right.
And then I've used my turns.
As you stab in there, you stab the spear into him, and the damage seems fine, but like you watch the necrotic damage hit, and then it just like fades. Like you see the skin start to like get an even like more like a putrid shade of black over its already black skin. But it then dissipates and does no additional. But the regular damage does stick. You learn he is immune to necrotic.
Lame.
Yes, Ben, I sent the picture to you.
Going to make me even angrier.
All right, Ticto, it is your turn.
We went quite on the offensive there, but I believe I can be of assistance. And I'm going to point at Fodor, and like a clock is going to appear above my hand, and it's going to be like going normal, and then it's going to speed up a bunch, and then I'm casting haste onto Fodor.
Nice. So Fodor is hasted.
Yes, Fodor is hasted, and then I believe
David, you're muted.
Sorry. Is that like the extra attack effect
Yes,
from
you
the
have-
last fight?
You have a +2 to AC. You have an extra attack, and you.
I think he gets like a shitload of movement too.
You get double movement, and you have advantage on dexterity saves.
And a +2 to your AC.
Yep.
Nice. So you basically turned me into a monk.
So you can use.
Yeah, he's a
and
monk. He's a rage
thing
monk.
Is, one thing is you can also use that additional action to also dash, disengage, or hide, or use an object. So if you wanted to like run up, stabby stab, run away, you could like disengage and run away. You could do that. Just so you know.
Neat.
And then Ticto's gonna like, well, that's all I can do right now. And is there like anywhere that where Ticto can like dive behind cover?
There's not, since this is a central, like pretty much just the room to house the chain. There's not.
Okay.
There's stuff along the wall, but the walls are like, I don't know, like 450 feet away from the chain.
Okay.
As I said, this is an immensely huge
So we're in
room.
an arena. So
Yeah, it's essentially an indoor arena of like beautiful white stones and marble and like everything you would expect from a Diablo generated,
Okay.
you're like a high heavens world.
well, I'm gonna like use my full movement to like spread myself away from like Edward because I assume we were like bunched up before, so that there's
Yeah,
like
okay,
any
that's
AoE
fine.
stuff. Okay, and that's my turn.
All right. He is going to go. He'll look at you and he'll go and yes.
Sorry, he needs a Constitution saving throw at the start of his turn.
That is 21.
Okay, he still takes half.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay. Roll the damage first.
Let's see here. That's 17 points radiant damage. So half of that would be
9. No, 8. Right? Yeah.
I do believe, yeah. You round well, actually,
We round down.
up to the, yeah.
We round down for that because of that's what I do for you guys too.
Yep.
All right. So he will look at you and he's like annoying specs. He's like business first, and he's gonna go over to the Planetar. Because you're here, I want you to give me a charisma saving throw for the Planetar.
Me specifically?
You specifically, you're the one that freed him.
Okay. Charisma saving throw then. I add my normal save to it then? Or is this the Planetar?
No, this is the Planetars.
Okay, so what is his bonus
Plus-
for saving throws then?
+7.
Okay. That is an 11 then.
Okay, then he hard fails. Then he is going to drain 8 points of the Planetar's health out of him. He's like, I have no problem starting again. And then he's going to use his full motion after he's drained the Planetar to come towards you, Edward. Does an 11 hit you?
No, it does not.
I'm sorry, that's his plus. 21. Does 21 hit you?
Yes, it does. Does Fodor get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, he does.
Neat.
Brian fucking Ballard, you are the luckiest son of a bitch.
I don't hate
Ever
him though.
lived. I'm so sick of you.
I miss. I try to take a poke at him as he runs past, flies past, and I miss.
Okay.
Unless I get 2 attacks of opportunity because I'm hasted.
You're really hoping here, huh? No, you do not.
It's
All
just,
right.
hey, we gotta try.
Yeah. That is 25 points of damage as he bites onto you, Edward.
Oh.
And now you notice a swelling pool of blackness coming off the broken side of the chain. And now you cannot get close to the side of the chain that is broken due to what looks like a void of nothingness pooling around it.
Wonderful.
Anybody
That's
close to you
crazy.
can see, like, does everybody have a passive perception above 15?
Yes.
I do.
No.
Check.
All right. Ticto and Edward, you notice as the pool of blackness spreads around it. So it's 5 feet around the broken part of the chain. You see little bits of object, like little pieces of like stone and rubble, little stuff that's just regular debris on the floor, fall into it.
Hmm.
All right. So it's definitely, you're able to very quickly determine that it's not a shadow. Edward!
Oh, let's see here. First and foremost, I do believe because I took damage, I need to do a concentration check on the moonbeam. That's not great. Let's see here. That's an 11, so I'm pretty sure that dissipates my moonbeam. Okay.
Oh, by the way, welcome to a couple people I see in chat. Leah and Nintendo Switch.
Where'd Brian go?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking up something to see what I can do because I'm kind of in a spot.
In a bit of a bind.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
You're welcome.
Okay, so the moonbeam is gone.
I will say, as a DM, and the way you normally foil everything I do.
Let's see here.
I do need a haircut. Not like David's dapper ass over here.
Well, the
It's cord hair.
David's hair's all neat and tidy, and I look homeless. But I have to wear a hard hat all day.
in regard to where exactly I am, the demon is, and this planetar, is there a way for me to shift 5 feet and still be able to touch the planetar?
You are still where you were. You did not move from the planetar.
Right. But what I'm saying is, in relation to the three of us, is there a way for me to shift 5 feet away from the demon and still be able to touch
The demon's not by you anymore. The demon bit you, so he's right by you. You'd have to get on the other side of the demon, which would give him an attack of opportunity.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, is there a way to, like...
Yeah, you could go on the other side. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. I will instead shift 5 feet, and I will cast...
He will take his attack of opportunity as he moves, though.
Oh, I'm shifting. That does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
You're shifting? You're not moving away from him?
No. A shift is a 5-foot movement that does not protect.
I had no idea that mechanic even existed.
It's a lot of 5-foot step.
Yeah, it's only a 5-foot step. You can literally only take 5 feet.
I've learned something, and I've grown better as a person today.
So yeah, I will shift backwards and I will cast Fog Cloud so I don't provoke attack of opportunity.
Okay. So you've done fog clouds, and now he is covered in fog?
The entire area, well, not the entire
Yeah,
area.
you,
but
the
20-foot
Planetar,
radius.
and the Nabasu are covered in fog.
That is correct. And I will
Okay.
just, tell the fucking Planetar, get out of here!
Right. All right. Oh, are you done?
That's my whole thing. Oh, yeah, that's my whole thing.
Okay. The Planetar is going to attempt to escape. And in response, like the motion, the Nabasu is going to attempt attack of opera. Wow. I rolled him at disadvantage and he got 2 18s plus 11.
Chrono
Fuck.
shift.
Yeah.
Huh?
Chrono shift.
Yeah, he was at disadvantage, so
Well,
it's
now
2
he
18.
has triple disadvantage.
Okay. That's a 1 a day?
Yep. No, I have 2 a day.
Nice.
Okay. So triple disadvantage, he rolled a 22. Because he had, it was 29, now it's 22. So,
At least
yeah, he's
you
going to be
tried.
like, not today, I still need you. Oh, shit. He grabs a hold of the Planetar and, like, as he hits him, he does 22 points of damage. The Planetar is now in worse shape than he was before.
No.
And he
Wow.
flies and he lands to the bottom. He lands outside the fog cloud, like, looking absolutely shredded. Like, you're not certain, without a significant bit of magic, that he is going to be able to even fly. Fodor.
Wow. Wait, stopping time. It's always stab 30 somewhere. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna commence to stabbing.
Is that what we're gonna do, Bengals?
That is what I'm gonna do. And I think I missed one of my attacks. I got 17. I don't think that hits him, does it?
Nope.
Nope. Come on, dice. Love me a little bit today. Oh, 14. 22. 22 hits, I assume. I hope.
Yes.
Fuck. Okay. Wow. So I guess that is this 8 damage for the Cambion Spear. Do you even want me to roll the necrotic damage since
No,
it's,
it
he's
does
immune
not
to it?
work.
It doesn't do anything.
Not work.
Okay.
It does still make sure you get the magical properties, but it does not give you the.
Cool. I won't even worry about it then.
Okay,
and then
yeah.
for my hasted attack, 23.
Yes, that absolutely hits.
Hooray!
It feels so good.
I rolled minimum damage my last time. That was dumb.
It feels so good. To do the kill.
15 damage on that attack.
All right. That's a much better hit.
Man, no, I'm going to frenzy. Does taking a frenzy as like while in rage, is that a separate action, bonus action, or just a choice?
Choice, I would take it.
Okay.
Should define it.
I won't do that just yet. Maybe. If I survive next round, we'll see what I do with it.
I like that we have the villain up there. I'm gonna start sending it all the time, every time.
Yeah.
Makes me happy.
Do it. I think that'll conclude my turn.
All right, Tic-Tac!
Can I see the Nabasu? Or is he in the fog cloud?
He is in the fog cloud.
Damn it. I am going to hold my action and for until I can see the Nabasu.
Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna stand there. I have an idea, but I need to see him fast.
Okay. The Nabasu is going to struggle. Like he's gonna search around for Edward, and he's gonna swing wildly. That is one is a at disadvantage. It was a natural 20 and an 11. So that is 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right. Wow, you are a lucky son of a bitch. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
So he catches you just with the tip of his talons.
Just a tip.
Yes. Now,
Another concentration check.
yes.
Okay, that's much better.
Wow. Yeah, that sticks. And it's going to try to leave the fog cloud and like rush at Planetar in the direction it thinks it is, but it's going to be a bit confused, and it's instead going to move 40 feet past it. So he's now roughly 50 feet away from the Planetar, but he's out of the fog cloud.
As soon as I
Nice.
see him, I'm going to hit him with momentary stasis. I
Okay.
need a Constitution saving throw.
That is 16.
I'm going to use my other chronal shift to on that.
That is 21.
Damn it!
He'll look at you and he'll be like, "I applaud you."
Well, let's see what happens when I'll catch you eventually.
Yes.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
my turn.
I am going to suggest a brief break as I need to switch out my charger.
Okay. We'll go
All
on
right,
break.
so 5 minutes.
All right. and 1. And
For
we're
those
back.
of you playing,
Sorry.
for those of you playing at home, I actually got something wrong. I was misremembering something from 4th edition when I said the shift action. In 5th edition, you can still do the same thing, but you have to take as your movement a disengage. Because I did not remember that correctly. That was my bad. So make sure that you don't get confused next time by having a player's handbook next to you. And you know what's also really handy? Having a set of dice next to you, which is why our sponsor is Tabletop Loot. Go to tabletoploot.com, put in the code NOL15 for 15% off any order from them, minus their dice subscription box, which, by the way, gets you 4 pairs of dice minimum every month for only $25. This month, they have a interesting marble color. We've got marble blue, marble red, regular marble, and sandstone, plus a neat little keychain. So if you want cool goodies like this delivered to your door every month, tabletoploot.com.
Good. I just got mine
All
today.
right.
It's perfect timing.
Excellent plug. Well done.
Thank
Load
you.
of pain improves. And continuing.
Top of the
Yeah.
round.
Top of the round. The blackness coming from the broken chain is swollen in size again. So it is a full 10 feet around the edge of the chain. So now you cannot get to the other side of the chain unless you have a fly speed. Unless you can fly. And Edward.
I'm going to dissipate the fog cloud because it's really no longer useful. And instead, I'm going to run over next to the planetar and I'm going to cast invisibility on it while I tell it to run as fast as it possibly can. So yeah, it is now invisible.
Okay.
Unless this motherfucker has true sight, in which case I am screwed.
It does not. I was really tempted to give it true sight, but no.
That's the best I can do.
All right. Fodor.
All right. So, my reaction to all of this nonsense going on is to just get more and more frustrated that this weird, naked, black man bat won't die. And my eyes are going to go white with rage, and I'm going to almost Master Roshi quintuple in size, but not really. I'm just going to Hulk out, get really mad, and go into a full frenzy.
Okay.
Which will give me a 4th attack with the haste.
Yes. All right, go on, Blender.
Blendo away.
You really need to take the charge feat.
Yeah.
Like you need it.
I should.
Jackie, blend away.
I realize maybe. I mean, pretty happy with my stats right now, so I could. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yes, that definitely hits.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. 18 damage on the first attack.
It's good.
Oh, man. I got a 10 on the second attack. Sorry, guys.
All right, well, you're
I tried.
25% of you is a failure. Oh, no damage.
Oh, those are rookie numbers. We're about to pump those numbers up because I missed on the third attack as well.
No.
Come on. And no, wow, I just got really mad, hit him once, and just angry pitchforked the air around him with the remaining 3 hits.
That sucks. You need new dice.
It's because he's so skinny.
Tabletoploot.com.
All right,
Mary mixed towns.
Ticto.
All right. So TikTok.
Did the planetar go?
The Planetar is at the end.
Oh,
Yeah. We might have a problem. Let's take an action to use a scroll.
It does.
I think my best option is to just hit him with try and catch him with the stasis. So I'm going to attempt to cast momentary stasis on him again.
What is that, a Constitution or
Constitution save.
19?
Damn it. Okay.
All right.
Unless I see that you're like completely enraged, and I'm just gonna run up and I'm going to cast.
Calm emotions.
No,
What?
I'm just going to. That would be so mean.
It'd be so hard too, because I would get advantage on it.
I'm going to end my haste spell.
Keep
And I'm
punching.
going to, and I'm gonna like get up to run to where.
Are you getting an attack of opportunity for him taking away your haste?
I am going to cast Dragon's Breath on myself. I'm just like Ticto's gonna run to where like he's not gonna hit anyone, and he's gonna be like, just like I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath, and it's going to be I'm gonna say acid.
Okay.
It's like just this acid like what goes out at the Nabasu. So
Okay.
I need a dexterity save.
Wow. Dexterity is 11. So he fails.
Ooh. He takes the full damage.
That is
Nice.
nice.
and this is where Ticto realizes that most demons have immunity to acid.
Yeah.
11.
But strangely enough, because he's going to learn it right now, not this one.
Neat.
This one has it to fire and cold and necrotic.
So Ticto's just like, well, fire's not going to work. I assume ice isn't. I'm just going to try acid, see what fucking happens.
Yeah. Well, you know necrotic isn't working, so...
Yeah.
Stabbing, though. Stabbing works.
So that
Stabbing
is
works pretty good.
11 acid damage.
All right. Yeah, he looks at you with this smug look on his face, is like fire's not gonna do shit. And then when you spit the globs of acid on it, he like his eyes like burn. He's like, "You son of a bitch!" Yeah.
How do you like
He
them
is
acid
going.
apples, bitch?
He's going to make another, because the Planetar is invisible. He is going to make a wild
Suck
swing
my
again.
tiny no balls.
Okay. He makes a wild swing for the Planetar. And just misses.
Bam, bam, bam.
And he's gonna look, and you're gonna see him like enraged. He's like, "What have you done with him?" And as Ticto being the one that is the one that hit him, he is going to come
I
at you.
teleported him away.
He's
Plain
like, "You
shit.
will." He looks at you and he's like, "Obad Domain does not forget." He goes, "That you have taken this from me." And he is going to come at you, 22 to hit.
This is gonna hurt.
This is going to suck dick.
He's just gonna like punt Ticto and just like
I know. He's gonna pick you up and he's gonna bite you.
Ow.
Oh my god, you probably fit in his mouth. You're gonna get
Wait, you
eaten.
said it was 22 to hit?
22 to hit.
Okay, yeah.
All right, hold on. 35 points of damage.
Oh!
I'm sorry, that's not what this plus. 41. 41 points of piercing damage.
41?
Yeah. The Lord of Pain approves. Are you pleased?
You dead.
That's exactly the amount of damage.
You just got
Take those down.
Dark Souls. You
Take
die.
those down?
Yeah, take those down. That was the exact amount of damage you needed to take
Okay.
down. Exactly.
Okay. He's gonna take your body and like just drop it on the ground. Back to the top of the round. The chain is fully enveloped now in the darkness. It is 15 feet around the completely broken link. You now are very aware that pieces that have fallen into it, and you notice that in 2 rounds, Ticto's body will fall into it. So, Edward, it's your turn.
Did the Planetar leave, or roughly speaking?
You don't.
The Planetar is
Visible.
yeah, he's invisible, but he is closer to one of the doors than he has been in quite a while.
Okay.
He has. Let me get a perception check from you,
Okay.
and you need to be very high on this one.
Let's hope I am then. That's not bad actually. So 16 plus 8.
Oh, you're good. I wanted it over 20.
Yep.
You think you see a small series of dripping, like, golden blood heading towards one of the doors, about 20 feet off, from like 20 feet away from the drops. You think it's heading that way. Like, to get out to the doors and then try to get outside.
Okay. What am I gonna do here? Okay, well I can't let Ticto die. So what I'm going to do.
You got another moonbeam. You're the best. You have the best damage out of all of us.
Well, I mean, I guess I could technically. Can I upcast Moonbeam? I don't think I can. No, I can't upcast Moonbeam. I have no more second spell slots left. Besides, that'd be a concentration, which would make the
oh yeah, you don't want to
Planetar
get rid
visible
of the
again.
invisibility. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, I could Guiding Bolt him. That doesn't require a concentration, but that wouldn't really help you in terms of like staying alive. So what I'm going to do. I'm going to move as far away from this thing as I possibly can in a single movement. So that would be 30 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to actually cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
And because I'm still in Chalice form, Ticto is going to get the other bit of healing.
Nice.
Okay.
So, switching camera. Here's how much I get. 1 plus 5, so I get 6 health back. And Ticto does much better, 11 points.
Nice.
Ticto's gonna lay there and continue playing dead.
All right.
I'm going to actually shout out in Gnomish, so this thing at least hopefully doesn't hear me, is everybody run. Everybody run. Get out of here.
All right.
Ollie Ollie oxen free, you motherfuckers.
All right, Fodor. You're muted.
Sit unmoved by his words and Gnomish because I am completely taken over by the rage. I am going to keep trying to poke this man back.
All right.
I am really upset about it. Like, single-mindedly. Had I the ability, I would probably keep going even after he turned into pudding. So, as long as it's with my allotted 10 turns. Okay. 23.
Hits.
Yeah. Turn up my light soon. Balls. What is that for damage? Just not a knot. 9 damage on first attack.
Okay.
Man,
Now you only
and then
get
I missed.
you're
I only
frenzied.
get 3.
Yes,
I'm still frenzied.
Okay.
Okay, I missed my second attack, and I hit with... Fucking, what is that? 25, I think.
That's
To hit.
to hit, or is that the damage?
That's to hit. I can't do that much
Definitely
damage.
hits.
I wish I could do that much damage. Can't without the necrotic, though. Okay. 16 damage.
Ooh, there's good. After this hit, you see the wound, like on the creature that you hit, start like oozing black and like this like black ichor. Creature is now bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's his turn. I only got 3.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Is it my turn now then? Or...
Mhm.
It is now Ticto's turn.
All right.
Also, not to make you forget, you are forgetting to use Watcher.
He can't. He's only really useful for the Dragon's Breath thing, which I guess I could use now.
Well, I'm just saying, like you haven't been using.
I'm not forgetting to use him.
Okay.
His attack can't. Unless I'm using him for the Dragon's Breath thing, I can't really. He
I know.
has like 1 damage when he hits.
No, I'm saying, like he had the Dragon's Breath, so.
Yeah. I am going to. So Ticto's like lying at the dude's feet, right?
You were tossed a little bit, but yeah.
Ticto's gonna say, "Sorry, Edward, but I think we can do this." And I'm going to cast Spectral Sword and just like hack at the dude in the balls with the Spectral Sword.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay.
Remember that's your intelligence modifier, not
I know.
Okay.
So that makes it a +7.
Okay.
And that is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
So, and the damage is... I don't think I wrote down what the damage is. Can you remind me?
It's a D10.
Okay.
1d10, but instead of your strength modifier, you also add your intelligence.
Okay.
Yes. So to hit, it's your proficiency plus. To hit, it's your proficiency plus intelligence because.
Oh, bad. So that's 9 damage, and I'm just going to wave at him, and I'm gonna Misty Step towards where Edward is, and use my full movement to run.
Okay.
Photo, we're gonna hit him from range. You do what you do best.
He's gonna look, and now he's like, "You have taken from
And
my
remember-
mate what I have."
And remember,
He's
that's
like,
radiant.
"It makes no difference." He's like, "Any," and then he looks at Fodor, and he's like, "Perhaps yours." I would like a charisma saving throw from you, Fodor.
Neat.
Yeah. I also don't know. Do you get any kind of resistance because you're raging, or no?
I do.
Okay.
What is that? Let's see. Yeah, normal damage though. It's like bludgeoning,
Okay.
piercing, slashing. I don't have any magic resistances, but I do have some gnomish
Okay.
racial stuff against magic bits. But I don't think I have anything for charisma. And this is gonna be super fun because I have a -1 to my charisma.
Oh, that's gonna be great. All right.
12.
Wow. That was awful.
Yeah.
It drains you of 18 hit points. And you are now down 18 maximum hit points until your next long rest. You cannot heal
Oh wow.
those 18 points.
Okay.
All right.
18, not 148.
Yeah. All right. The Planetar successfully leaves the building.
My God.
The darkness around the chain spreads. It is now Edward's turn.
All right. Moving another 30 feet away. I'm still within 120 feet, so I'm going to guiding bolt this motherfucker.
Okay.
So that is an attack roll. That's a natural 1.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right. Fodor, your turn.
Woo, woo. I miss.
Okay.
I do not miss. 23.
When you by a shitload,
Oh yeah.
you're like, is it a 4? No. What about the 135? Yeah, that fucking hits.
Well, I'm kind of at this spot now where it's like if I roll 10 or below, I miss. If I roll like 11 or higher, I hit.
Good.
20 strength barb all the way. Woo. So yeah, I hit with that one. It's 23. 12 damage
Ew.
on the second hit. And I am going to do it more. And I missed again. Damn it. Okay.
You're good for about 1. Like
Usually.
you need a better weapon.
I have a +8 with this weapon.
Yeah. All right. Take 2.
You're muted.
How far away am I? About the side. Oh no, I guess I'm 55 feet away. I'm gonna run out to like so that I'm about 60 feet away, and I'm just gonna say, it's like, you will break before. TikTok's gonna say, you will break before a photo spear, and I'm gonna cast Breaker on.
I feel like you should have done that a long time ago.
Well, is it? But it's like a.
Maybe. I don't know what it does.
It's a full action though, right?
No, those are bonus spells.
What?
Yeah.
I'd be using that the whole time. I thought it was a full action.
Where in the fuck did we get ice cream?
All right, I'm gonna hit him with Breaker.
But that's only for the level 1. You try to do it any higher.
Oh, I'm gonna use it at level 3.
Oh, yeah, then that's an action.
Oh, it's an action? Okay.
Mm.
That's right. I remember that.
Level 3 is you could, but it'll drop it by 2 for a full turn.
I thought I'm gonna use it.
I'll write it down for the confusion. I have it in my notes here. But
Okay.
yeah,
So I can cast it at level 3 and it does a -3.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So I'm gonna use it.
So he is now to hit him is much easier.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say you will break before photo spear, and then I'm going to hit him with a magic missile. That first.
Okay.
And then.
Yeah, I'll right after the stream. I'll put Breaker and Basher and Breaker in your spell book.
Okay. And I need the sword too, if you could.
Yes. I'll leave a note for myself.
Thank you.
Add your spells.
So that's 10 points of force damage as 3 force darts hit him in the back, in wherever, I don't care where.
Okay. How much was it?
10 points of force damage.
All right.
How's your health?
All right. Now it's
pretty good.
Okay.
Depending on how hard he hits me, I have a few in me. Depends how hard.
Yeah. He is not going to do that though. He's going to focus again on Ticto because he is pissed that Ticto made him feel squishy and gross.
What's his movement speed though?
Does he incur attacks of opportunity?
I'm 60 feet away.
He's got a 60-foot fly speed.
God damn it.
So he's going to leap in the air and land right in front of you.
Fuck.
For a natural 20.
You crit on me, you bitch.
You did.
He's like, gnomes should know their place. As he is going to grab and he is going to just swipe at you with his claws. And you are going to take 16 points of damage.
Take those down again.
As he just rends through you. And he's like, one down. And then he's going to look over at Edward and go, how far away are you?
Farther than him because I've got a faster movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
So unless he's able to somehow make more than his full movement and still attack.
No. He's like, he'll look at you and he'll glower and he'll be like, you are the next thorn in my side. All right. It is now, as again, half of the room is now filled with the darkness. You are now, and you are noticing like the walls of the building as it touches are starting to fall in. So the structure is now crumbling. And the area you are in near the back half of it is sound, but the middle of it is starting to fall apart with like an egress on the far side in that. Of course, the hallway. And now it is Edward's turn.
Shit. I have a choice to make.
He looks at all of you and goes, "Fuck you, Edward, out!" And he just teleports away.
Well, no, I know that I'm going to move 30 feet away from him, so I'm now 60 feet away from him. And I should also be outside the room because I was already like at 60 feet.
Okay.
So, yeah, I should definitely be outside of the room, kind of on my way out, following the Planetar by this point. But I guess the best thing I got.
What's the turkey's
I'm gonna
movement speed?
I'm going to up
7,000 feet.
I don't know. I think 35.
I am
35,
upcasting
40,
my
something.
guiding bolt. Okay, that's much better. How does a 22 treat you?
That definitely. His AC is now 15.
Okay, well, I am upcasting at a 3rd level, and I also still am in heaven, so I still get the extra damage die. So,
Okay.
let's see.
Holy fuck!
Oh god.
Wow, that's like straight money shot right there.
Yeah, that is the end.
That is 24
Thanks,
points
Matt.
worth of radiant damage,
All right.
and I'm hoping he's vulnerable to radiant.
That he is. He is now no longer finding you guys amusing.
I mean, he was bloody before, so I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, he is oozing now. Fodor,
And
it's your turn.
Make
Okay.
this count, Fodor.
Okay, since you hit with guiding bolt, do I get advantage on my attacks now?
Yes,
You do.
Neat. So his AC is lowered and I have advantage. Please find a way not to fail. Fuck. And I'm off to an awesome start. Yeah, 5 on one dice, 19 on another. That's
hits.
I don't even feel like doing the math on that. So I'm lazy. But it hits. $13 damage.
All right.
Okay, what is that to hit? 20. Yeah, I'm over 21, so that's as far as I feel like taking it. Hit on the second attack as well.
Mm-hmm.
And 16 damage.
All right.
And my house and table are very messy, but I got a nat 20 out of that advantage.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, just sorry I don't have a cool dice cam yet, guys. One day, life goals. So what DM? What are we doing for crits?
You just double.
Just double it up.
Yep.
All right.
I know everybody's like double the no, you double everything. Just double the whole thing.
Double the whole shebang.
Yeah, because it's easier for the math.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, 26 damage.
Oh wow. He is wrecked right now. He is barely holding on. And you are his new favorite target, Fodor.
Send it.
So he is going to come at you. With the first one, does a 15 hit you?
I think it does, actually. Yes.
No.
All right.
Don't you get extra AC when you're raging?
You stop.
Not when you're a berserker.
All right. That is. Hold on.
I do have resistance for bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing still, though.
Okay, hold on. 26 points of piercing damage.
Halved.
So 13.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, and I can't go higher than 47 right now.
Yeah, he's gonna do it again.
Kneecapped. Okay.
Um. 26 again.
Eat.
And then he is going to fly up and perch on the chain and give out a roar and he's gonna like do this top of his lungs bellow that you hear draw in like 3 other demons.
Neat.
Yeah. So you saw them out on the
Do any of them provoke attacks of opportunity
No,
with
no,
my
they're all
long
flying.
ass stick?
They're all flying. They're the rocks that you saw fly around.
That's a good
And they
question.
start-
When he flew up, did he provoke an attack of opportunity from Fodor?
So I got 10-foot reach. I got that pokey poke.
I would assume that after he attacked and then left, yes.
Pokey poke.
So go ahead.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, he might die. I got an 18 on the dice. And really close to max damage. Was that 15 more damage was dealt in that belated attack of opportunity?
As he's flying up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Got a 10 on the dice. 5 was my modifier.
All right. You stab him, and in his final motion, he will use his own energies and cut through the chain and deliberately land into the pool of nothing.
That bitch.
Yeah.
Ball sack.
And you hear him say, Ubad Domain will not forget. And the chain breaks. And the entire room collapses into nothingness, yourselves included.
I'm outside the room.
It doesn't matter. Everything starts falling into nothingness.
The whole building and
The whole
surrounding the
building,
building
the
just
whole
craters
room
in on itself.
It spreads like
So
a gaping chasm
Ticto's
that just
unconscious,
spreads from
but
there.
remember
You
we
fall
have
into
those
the hole as well.
bells from-
Everybody. Like, the entirety of the Gates of the Moon starts sinking into this, like, spreading organic, like, you guys have seen this in your dreams in the past. Like, you have seen the
Battery low.
the swelling, like anthropomorphic blob, like this like organic shape of blackness as it moves, and like it swallows up the entirety of the Gates of the Moon, and is leaving just this pitch black void of nothingness in the area, and all 3 of you are sucked up into it. And Ticto, you are unaware of this because you are unconscious.
Do I need to make a save?
No, you're unconscious.
Okay. So when you try.
Okay. Fodor and Edward, you guys feel as if your bodies are being like pulled apart, and then you feel this blinding flash of like this rush of energy, and you guys hit yourselves on the ground of Rumple Bobskin's interior.
One comes from Ticto's tummy.
Yeah, one comes out of one is like Ticto's laying there like unconscious, but like visibly distended as this like whitish glow, and you guys have wherever you put the little pearl, in your pockets. And Duvarian is looking at you and he's going, I assume it didn't go so well.
Ticto belches out whatever like energy was just created in his stomach when that thing went off.
So now that my rage is worn off and I thump onto the floor, I have a level of exhaustion. So not only am I pretty battered, I am just like, no. And I just like fall back over. I'm just gonna lay on the ground for a while.
Okay.
Got my ass beat.
I assume
school today.
You're still unconscious, haven't you? Or
I'm dreaming. But
yeah.
Mommy, I don't want to go to school today.
To save you the trouble of making death saves.
In a casual flick, Bob will give you he'll wake you up. You're at 1 hit point. What'd you say?
Oh, nothing. Yeah, Bob beat me to it basically.
Oh, yeah. No, he's like,
did we win?
Judging from the pearls activating, no, you didn't. I would assume you died.
Okay.
Right. Yes and no.
What do you mean, yes and no? What happened?
We killed the chain breaker. At the chain.
You saw it die?
I'm just gonna like slough off.
The good news is that it had to use its own life to break the chain, but
yeah, but did you see it die?
I would assume that if it expended its life to do it, that it would have had to have died, but I guess I don't know that for certain.
What was it? What did you see?
And I go ahead and I will explain to him the entirety of what happened.
It called itself a Nabasu.
It was a filthy man-bot. I hate it.
Nabasu.
He was a bitch.
I don't know what those are. Like, that's not my thing. But I can look into it.
Black, angry demon with wings, and his claws hurt really bad.
Really doesn't help a whole lot. But I'm gonna look. Can you give me like details? Like, do you have a?
I'm gonna like put up. I'm gonna cast minor illusion and like conjure like a small image of the Nabasu.
He's like, that is perfect. He's gonna look at it really close, like walk around.
Still lying prone on the ground, just like eyes closed. Like,
yeah.
Now that I'm not trying to die, can I get what its name was again?
Obad Dumaine. He's gonna be like, I got a starting point, so maybe you guys should take a little bit of rest, and we'll talk about this in the morning.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Ticto's just gonna pass out.
Sounds great.
Yeah. You guys just sleep on the floor?
Yeah, literally just like pass out.
I'm gonna go to that area that he allowed us, like, you know, as like a resting area inside of his shop, and I'm going to just plop down in my own like little section of it. Cast
you still can't get upstairs, which is a little annoying to you guys. But yeah.
Right. I'm gonna kind of crawl, trudge in the same direction since I'm not quite as wiped as Ticto.
I mean, literally, I'm just passing out in the middle of the shop floor.
Yeah. You feel like, Ticto, as you're like going out, you feel like a bunch of little hands just like pick you up and like move you off the floor.
It's just gonna, thank you.
Yeah. Oh my god. You guys did good at the end after you thought about it.
Yeah.
You
I
still
was pretty
died,
sure
though.
we were gonna die.
I died.
That was
you
the
one of
rock
you would
sprawl,
die.
everybody dies moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you were
And
gonna.
we had to make him kill us with the void.
Well, you were gonna end it. Like, there was no way to it. I feel if he hadn't focused so much on the planetar, he would have died.
Oh yeah. Not
Oh,
no
definitely.
question.
Yeah.
Well, there's also like from the standpoint of if like Edward having to like focus on the planetar for like 3 rounds, it would have been like he would have been able to do a lot more damage as well.
All right. You
Oh, yeah.
guys are going to go up 1 level.
Nice.
All right.
Level 7.
Yes.
You will sleep.
Chug, chugga, chug, chugga, chug.
And the only
Are we
the only disruptions that you hear are the occasionally walking in of various customers and business being done. Because it is, after all, still a shop. But you wake up refreshed, a little bit more juice than you thought you were. David, your hit points are back.
Hooray!
Sorry, Fodor, your hit points are back. David, you are not a person until 6:30.
is Tictos.
And Bob's sitting there with a very old book. And a very haggard look on his face. And he's gonna say, he looks at you and he goes, so it's called a Nabasu, and they're demons that they're like the only followers of Oblivion. They eat souls of anything, even other demons. They're bad news for just demons.
What the fuck?
I mean, even demons are like, according to this, demons don't even like them. They're too destructive for demons, which is actually kind of scary when you think about it.
Ticto's kind of just like gonna like sit down and just be like, everything I threw at it, it just shrugged off.
Yeah, they're no joke. And if you die, he's like, they are able to suck your soul out, and then your body just goes on following them forever.
Well, thankfully.
Well, isn't that fucked?
Yeah, as far as like, I don't know if it's gone. Like you said, you didn't physically see it die.
It did.
Fell into a void that appeared around the chain.
Yeah, but I
don't know what that is. No.
well,
No.
we talked about the chains being to hold back the chained oblivion, right? Like we talked about that. One of them broke, so pieces of it came through, and these things kind of want that to happen. So it might be dead. It might be like okay, not 100%. But if these are what's working with you, or what we're up against, that's gonna be a problem because they're nasty business. But we got one definite broken chain.
Yeah.
Yeah. That we do.
That was.
Couldn't stab my way out of that problem.
You know, but I respect you for trying.
That was not fun.
I'm getting pretty good at stabbing things. Like,
I
I
respect
stabbed
your
it a
ability.
lot.
Navariel, you're the expert in this area. Once a chain is broken, is there any process to unbreak it?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's never happened. I have no idea. It took like a whole bunch of the gods to get it together in the first place, and they're not what they were.
Then I think it's time we stop kidding ourselves.
Also,
We're
where's
going to
my
be-
ship?
You had it at the edge of the place that got sucked into oblivion. I'm assuming.
Motherfucker. All right. Well, anyway,
It's like you left us there and flew off. So I don't know what you did with your ship.
you know, in hindsight, I probably should have thought that through a little bit.
You left the ship there?
I thought you would need it. I didn't. I thought you'd just go and look and be like, "Yep, everything's fine."
But
And then
you flew off with it.
I didn't fly off with it. I just came back.
He teleported.
Yes. I don't need the ship as
I
much
don't-
as you need the ship.
I don't think any of us know how to fly the ship.
No.
I feel there were plot holes in a lot of the things that I was saying.
Perhaps.
At any rate, I do think that it's time we stop kidding ourselves. This problem isn't going to be fixed by going around and making sure that the chains are just kind of still there. We need to fix the underlying problem, which is the gods. Navariel, you said before that you didn't want to risk anything that you had gotten out of this deal. And yet you scolded Tic-Toe earlier for wanting some compensation for not ending the universe. I think it's time we start expecting you to do the same.
I think it's time you should probably watch your tone, but yeah.
There's little you could do to me that is worse than oblivion. So go ahead, do your best.
I mean, he's got a point. I mean, it's we fix it or we're all fucked.
Well,
Except for the man-bat people. They'll love it.
They will.
It will be like Vegas for emaciated man-bat creatures.
Vegas for it. All right. So, story goes, what happened? Those guys. Remember, I told you the story about the guys that became gods.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my ship out of that, and I don't want to lose it. But it sounds like it's lost now.
Sounds like you kind of lost it.
Right.
Sounds like the man-bat people are
In
joyriding
addition to losing a
their ship.
large part of the fucking high heavens. The gates of the moon is no small piece, which means Iuna is gone, the Luna is gone, and like that's a problem.
I guess if
So hold on, let me tell you the rest of the story. I guess now is not the time for withholding information. So what happened was, in a different timeline, well, this one that is now rewriting. Tic-Toe, your head is starting to hurt. Like as he's explaining this, you're starting to like things are starting to make sense, and your brain is putting it together. Because now the little pieces are falling into place as he's explaining this story. But he explains that so. This trio was collecting souls for Asmodeus. It was, a small scale operation. A couple hundred here, a couple hundred there. In the grand scheme of things, not really a big deal. standard demon human interaction, a little bit of power, a little bit of money, a little bit of freedom. One guy escaped from hell, one cat gets to kill rats, shit like that. Nothing extravagant, but they were being chased by a monk who knew their plan intimately, and this trio was surprisingly enterprising. And they were the ones responsible for getting me all that shit. One convinced the makers of the metal that he was the god of proper nouns, and they just gave it to me. And then they decided to go back in time where the cat just did what cats do. They were going to go back and stop this order from ever existing. And they overshot it to where they came to the founding of Waterdeep. And, well, they got everybody there to sign the book and made it a tradition, a rule. And then they killed a giant, which called forth a Doomwalker giant, which is like a giant that feeds on fear. They're immortal. And again, because they were the most persuasive people I have ever seen, created a feeding ground for this giant, provided he never lets anybody leave. Long story short, that's why on Faerun, Waterdeep is, you haven't been there yet, but it is a city of tens of millions of people that only believe in Asmodeus and erase the pantheon of the gods. So time's rewinding itself. I mean, it's not going to affect me because I existed before that time, but, like, going to fuck up everything else from that moment in history onward. And since time's weird, it's, you know, we got some work to do. That's what I think's happening. So now these guardians are gone, these protections are gone. The chains have been there for a long time. But, way before this. But, belief is what keeps the gods alive. And nobody believes anymore. I mean, a couple little people here and there, like 10 people meeting in your house, don't really power the knowing mother or anything like that, you know?
But it's just one plane. How did that unbalance everything?
Because a lot of the gods come from that plane.
Oh.
I mean, you know that you how many gods are there in Eberron? What, the 3 dragons,
3.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't mean anything outside of Eberron.
In Eberron, we actually don't really have gods per se. They're more
Right.
like ideas.
Right. And so if somebody would come and be like, I'm the Dawn Father in Eberron, I mean, they could get there, but you don't care. It doesn't affect you. But what does affect you is the fact that these chains are guarded by creatures from all over. And the cosmic balance has shifted very heavily to the dark. And some parts of the dark want everything to be dark. And so that means the Unchained Oblivion is now getting followers who are getting a lot more ballsy.
See.
You're going to find followers of Theris Dune popping up everywhere. Because you don't get much more dark than nothing. And we didn't really worry about it in the beginning because Asmodeus is a man of his word. He's evil as shit. But he does what he says, so, you know, the devil you know. We didn't really think it was that big of a deal until the ripple effect started happening.
The things holding back the greater darkness gain power.
Yeah, evidently the balance is a bigger deal than what we thought.
Seems like Asmodeus
I just thought it was like
greater
weird
control
thing
over his hells as he claims to.
Oh, he's not in the hells anymore. He's on the material plane. And the hells. He walks openly.
But these Nabasus, where do they come from?
They're from the
answer
abyss.
to him? Oh.
There's a lot of stuff
That's
from
a
the abyss.
different thing, right?
That's a much different thing. See, devils are order. They do what they say they're going to do. There's a method to their madness. Demons are not. They're driven by desire to burn, to destroy, to crush everything. They don't care. I mean, it's even tipped the balance of the blood war. That was important. But now they're like, why are we fighting here? We could go to the material plane. They don't care. The blood war is like nobody's fighting anymore. And that kept the majority of chaos in check.
I see.
And the one thing that would have gotten us back is now nothing.
There is a chance maybe it survived. You said that it's a Spelljammer ship.
Oh.
Yeah, but Oblivion's Oblivion. I mean, how you gonna even get there?
If there's a way out, then there must be a way in.
To Oblivion? I don't
One
know.
of the chains is broken.
Yeah, chain is broken.
I mean, you said the hole works both ways.
I'm just guessing. This shit has never happened.
There is also a possibility, if we're very lucky, that the ship is still out there and has a new captain. I did save the Planetar.
You know, here's fucking hoping.
I can't be certain, of course, but...
Now, on a different note, like, I don't even know if anything from there survives. Like, he could have been erased from existence.
Could very well be.
You have any kind of tracker on that thing? Or you just leave
You know,
it
there's
there?
times when you say shit that I think, probably should have done that.
I died twice yesterday. Can you
It's a
have
rough day.
little bit of...
I'm just saying. You ever know when somebody's like, when you make a dish, when you make like food, and they're like, you should have put salt in this. And you're like, why didn't I think of doing that in the first place?
I mean,
Kinda like,
salt is kind of like the thing
Why
you
didn't
kinda
I put it
in
on
every
the tracker?
dishes.
I put a tracker on it. Like, I feel like that's now that you say it, I feel a little silly.
I disagree with your metaphor, but I agree with what you're saying. I understand.
Oh, I appreciate it. That's very, very generous of you.
Gentlemen, I think I have an idea.
Listening.
Navariel, you said that this Asmodeus is a devil, and therefore he keeps his bargains, correct?
That is correct.
I'm guessing that he stands just as much to lose from Oblivion as anyone else. Gentlemen, I think we need to go see the Lord of Hell and make a deal.
Okay.
There must be some way of striking some sort of balance that we can still pitch to this Asmodeus as somehow being in his favor and yet not crushing all of reality.
I mean, that'll work, but
That's a pretty
as far
good
as-
sell, is it not? I mean, like, you can either be helpful or get fucked with the rest of the multiverse. I mean, you can't really win without winning with this one. Everyone either has to cooperate or cease to be.
I mean,
Since
all
he's
you
the
got,
only
all we
god
got
of
now
power.
is 2 more chains to go, and that's it. So,
Personally,
I
I
mean,
think
yeah, I don't think he saw this coming. But again, you're gonna also have to convince somebody to give up a hell of a lot of power. Like right now, his juice alone is probably going to be able to hold it off for a lot longer than anybody else. So he may
yes,
not
but in the end,
see.
he's going to die anyways. I just don't see what the point of it is.
But you got to convince him of that.
That's why we need to go see him. Navariel, do you have any way of getting to the material plane where we can talk to Asmodeus?
You mean Faerun? Hold on. He's like,
We have
He's
to have a
gonna
doorknob somewhere.
Or just
No,
be
I
able to
have a
talk to
door.
him.
You've got a whole door to this other universe's hell? Weird concept, but okay.
He's not in hell. Remember, he's on the material plane.
now, but you do know once you get to where he is,
I'm very
you are not
confused
gonna
by
be
all of this.
without getting past that giant. And that giant's kept people there for thousands of years.
What about a door?
Navariel, if we don't try
It's more like the material plane. I got a lot of places. And he's like, he points, he gestures to the upstairs. He's like, that used to be the headquarters before I realized how bad shit got. He's gonna sit. He sits there, and he now he's gonna walk you over to a door that it's just a plain wooden door. He's like, this is gonna take you to Sword's Edge. It's actually where one of them was born. It's I haven't seen it since the world changed, honestly. But this is where Fiona Greybeard is from. And she's the god of war right now. And
That's
he says
pretty
justice,
cool.
but it's not justice. Like, it's kind of like grandiose murder now. He's got his rules, and you break them, you die. It's very simple.
That sounds easy enough.
Yeah.
Seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, it's the other ones you want to worry about. There's Logie who fucks with people.
He's
There's
the
three
good one.
gods. He's the most. He does what he says. It's the other two that you're gonna have the problem. There's Logie. He's a god. It's a trickster god. He's evil as they come. And then there's Mr. Whiskers. Yeah, he's a cat. He's a fucking mean ass cat. Yeah, you laugh, but you wait. This thing's fucking terrible.
A cat?
It's a cat named Mr. Whiskers as some form of
You're telling
actual
me
deity. You know how crazy
cat?
all this sounds?
It's a dreamwalker cat. It's a mind cat. He can turn into ideas.
Cat unraveled the fabric of the universe?
Yeah, for belly rubs. Like, you really think about it. It unraveled the entire everything so that its owner can live forever and scratch his belly. Like, tell me.
So it's a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat.
That's just a cosmic cat. I'm very confused.
A cat with godlike powers.
Why does
And the
everything
impulse
keep getting
control
weirder?
of a cat. Told you, it's strange.
Everything keeps getting weirder.
I didn't make. I'm just saying, I didn't make these characters up. Truly, I didn't make these characters up. You guys did. But he's like, if you're ready, you can go. If you're not, I mean, you want to go now? What do you want to do?
What do you think?
I think we need time to prepare and recover. Do we have time?
I mean, that makes sense, but not a ton of time.
With one of the chains broken, I don't feel that we have much time at all.
No.
Yeah, probably not, no.
It might be within our
above the
best
table.
interest.
Are barbarians able to like use spell scrolls, or do you have to have like arcane knowledge?
Back in 3.5, it was a little bit different where you had to do what's called a spellcraft check anytime you wanted to use a wand or a scroll or so on and so forth. That from 5th edition is now gone.
Okay.
I do believe he would have to be able to read the scroll. So, for example, if it's in a language that he doesn't speak, probably couldn't use it.
Okay.
But aside from that, I don't believe he has to do any kind of spell crafting check. I believe in 5th edition, barbarians can use scrolls and wands and so on and so forth. Now, there are, of course, items that require attunement by specific classes in order for them to be used. Like particular wands have to be attuned by an arcane spellcaster or, something like that. It might even, say like, oh, must be attuned by a druid or something.
Okay.
But I believe he can use scrolls just fine.
Weird. That's real weird.
Yes. Great. So we will pick this up next week. We will provision ourselves.
Yeah.
And you are off to Sword's Edge.
Sounds good.
Place you guys haven't been to in about almost 6 months.
6 months.
Been a while.
Yeah.
Been a little bit.
Who'd have thought while you guys were acting like jackasses in your last campaign that now you'd have to fix it?
That's fair.
Week, we're gonna be David's gonna be out, so we're gonna do a sort of like DM's workshop here with me, Joel, and Brian. So if you tune in next week, we will have some tips, tricks, and maybe help me try and figure out a campaign idea. So
Yes, because
we'll
that
see you
is
next
cheating
week,
on us with other gamers.
Possibly. So we'll see you next week at Nerds of Legend, and don't forget NOL 15 at tabletoploot.com.
And
right.
also,
remember our new time is 4:30 to 6:30 on Wednesdays.
if you're liking what you're seeing, go ahead and give us a follow. Make sure that you subscribe to us on our YouTube for all the updates. Give us, some love, and make sure you tune in next time.
Love to see you in the chats. Love to see you watching. You guys have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.